Hey guys, how's it going? This is my new YouTube series. It's a Let's Play. I'm playing a game called Planet Coaster, which is on the PC, and right now the game is in early alpha. So what this game is it's a theme park simulator where you can build and manage your own theme parks, and you can also build your own roller coasters, which is what I'm doing right now. The game is still in its very early alpha. It's in phase 2, so a lot of the theming for the game is for pirates. They haven't really moved on past the pirate theme yet, which I'm eager to see what they're going to come up with, but right now it's very pirate centric. So a lot of what I've seen from other YouTubers is they are doing like pirate valleys, or they're doing like Escape the Kraken style kind of coasters and such. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Medusa themed roller coaster, because I feel like there's a lot of elements that I can utilize that will kind of look good for that kind of ride. There's like some tentacle animatronics, and there's a lot of good stonework and stuff like that that kind of matches that. But I've also seen some other things where there was there was a YouTuber that did like a haunted house kind of roller coaster. The problem is with those coasters right now, in my opinion, is that he did a really good job with it, but there's a few parts where there's like a mermaid statue placed in there in the cemetery and stuff that when you're watching the video you don't really notice it, but once you do notice it you can't unsee it. And that, hopefully that's going to be something that Frontier, the guys that are developing this game, they kind of spend a lot of time on different theming animatronics and statues and stuff like that. So what I'm doing right now is that, like I said, this is going to be an indoor coaster. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the entire map space to build this indoor coaster. And what I'm doing is I'm basically going to commentate the video so you can hear my horrible voice, and we can discuss what I'm doing. So right now I'm kind of getting pretty close to the end of this coaster specifically. This first video is basically the let's build of the actual coaster. And I kind of just start to build up some of the actual indoor element of it. But you'll see in the next video that I do, I actually tear a lot of that down and kind of sharpen it up a little, make it look a little better. Right now what I'm doing is I'm kind of going through the coaster and using the smooth tool, which is a new Alpha 2 feature. And what it does is when you're building the coaster, if you have like pieces of track that you kind of have to manually twist or wind in a certain direction, it may leave the coaster with kind of a little, like a sharp angle or something that in real life would not exist. It would probably hurt the passengers. So what the smooth tool does is it kind of flattens it out and makes it more realistic of a track section. And so I basically kind of spent this entire video building the actual coaster, and then I accidentally cut the video off, and I kind of forgot to hit record again, which, being that this is a new thing for me, it's, kind of happened a few times, you'll see. But I'm getting better at it, so there'll be less jump cuts, unless the game crashes, which is, I've seen, it has gone down a lot since Alpha 2. When I first got Alpha, I loaded up the game. I went to, you had to use a cheat code to unlock the ability to build roller coasters, because this was an alpha, and it was just something kind of fun the developers did. And so I loaded up the tool to build roller coasters. I put down the first base station where the cart was at, and then the game crashed. But I haven't really had any crashes since then, so it's pretty good. They've gotten it more steady and everything. So like I said, this is the first initial indoor section of the track that I build, and you'll see I end up changing this a lot in the next video that I'm already working on. And if the video is grainy, forgive me. The software I'm using to capture video is the NVIDIA GeForce, and it looked like it was kind of blocky when I was trying to watch the editing and everything. So we'll see how it works out. I'll probably have to get something a little better that's a little more professional looking. But I just got the microphone to record with and everything, so this is my first actual YouTube video. Sorry if I don't have much to talk about or I don't sound very interesting, but I'll get better at this. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm kind of placing some lights inside the building. They look okay. I definitely ended up changing this a lot, so this looks nothing like how I have it now. I can't believe I actually tried to place those lights. I tried to manually line them up, and that was such a horrible idea. That was... wow. Alright guys, that about does it for this video for this week. If you give me a thumbs up and subscribe, I would appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.